Hi, I'm Dylan Smith, and today we're going to talk about copper, one of the foundational metals on our planet Earth, and one of the foundational metals in Ayurvedic medicine, used as medicine, not only internally, but also externally in various forms. So let's talk about the benefits of copper, known as Tamra in Sanskrit. In Ayurveda, we call it Tamra. The sound of copper is Tamra, and every Sanskrit word is the sound of that which it is intending to explain. So this is Tamra, as you can feel, perhaps, onomatopoeia. So copper, it's very hydrating for the body. It prevents wrinkles and also can even be anti-wrinkle. And perhaps one of the biggest feats of copper is the antimicrobial and antibacterial and anti-fungal action. Copper, in fact, was the first metal to be classified by the US Environmental Protection Agency as an antimicrobial agent. The first metal ever to be classified that was in 2008, because that's what it does. There's been studies showed in infection research papers where they took a few hospital rooms, specifically the ICU units. Half of them they put a lot of copper furnishing, and half did not. And the rooms with the copper furnishings showed a significant reduction in infection, and specifically staph infections and other bad bacteria. So just having copper around, having in your furnishings, especially places like bathrooms, reduces the bad microbes and the bad bacteria and allows the good microbes to proliferate. So a big antimicrobial agent. That is why when we tongue scrape, using pure copper is a fantastic tool, because we get rid of the bad bacteria in our mouth and also invigorate with the good enzymes. So, you can get so many different metals with tongue scrapers, silver, gold. I've always wanted to get a gold tongue scraper one day because of that rejuvenating quality on my tongue, and I definitely will. But perhaps copper is a better decision because of that antimicrobial action, which we want in the mouth for dental health and for digestion. So many other ways you can use copper. A traditional practice in the Ayurvedic daily routine is filling a cup of copper the night before and letting it sit overnight and then drinking it in the morning. What happens is the copper, which is so medicinal, high in minerals, it invigorates that water with the copper mineral. So then we drink it in the morning, and some people even add a gold coin, a real pure gold coin in it, to add that rejuvenative quality of gold. So, whether it's a cup or whether it's a bottle, you keep your water in the whole day. I get mine from Valka Yoga, who have you test their metal. They take it through extensive testing, because you should know the quality of your metals, the quality of your copper, because there's so much adulteration around the world. But they have tested that it's 99+% copper and some zinc and a bit of iron, no heavy metals. They've checked that. So many ways you can take copper. Even in Ayurveda, it's also allowed to cook in copper. You can cook in copper, but you should not keep food in copper, specifically sour foods. Once you put sour food in copper, it becomes fermented and creates an improper synergistic activity, which will be bad for digestion. That is why you should not drink milk, which has a sour quality to it, in a copper cup. Just water. Keep the food simples. Keep the sour things away from the copper. And also in Ayurvedic medicine, we have what's called copper basma, or calcified purified copper. It's for internal use. It's copper changed completely from its elemental state to a calcified ash, like the ash of copper. And this is very medicinal, and it just enhances and makes the copper benefits even more potent, and specifically for unblocking the channels in the body, especially with the ears, for tinnitus and balance issues, dizziness, some neurological disorders in the brain. We can use copper basma, but always with a preparation, such as, here's a common preparation, Arogya Vardini Vati. So many different preparations, but always we want to have a preparation and formula rather than single elements.